Hello, in this video I'm going to show the top tricks on iPhone 17 Pro. Alright, so let's begin. We can begin this video with 3 photos. That's one of the coolest things that we have on our iPhone. Open up simply your library and now select the photo that you want to turn into 3D. Now we can see that on the right side, right in here, we have this small icon. And now we need to simply click on that, make sure that you're connected to network, and now this partial scene mode has been enabled. And now as you take a look, our photo has been turned into 3D. When we are moving the iPhone left or right, we can see that the background is moving. Pretty cool thing, and I highly recommend you to try it on your own. Alright, next thing is the adaptive power mode of our battery. To do it, we need to open up the settings. Thanks to that, we can expand our battery lifespan. Open up the battery, now select the power mode right in here and make sure that the adaptive power and the adaptive power notifications are enabled. You can read about it down below. When your battery usage is higher than usual, iPhone can extend your battery life by making performance adjustments such as lowering display brightness, allowing some activities to take longer, or turning on low power mode at 20%. You can enable this feature right in here. Okay, next thing is the highest zoom level in our camera. As we open it up, the maximum zoom level on our iPhone 17 Pro is up to 40x zoom. That's almost like twice more than on the previous iPhones. In the previous one, I think the maximum zoom was like 20 or 25. In here we have almost twice more, 40x zoom. Alright, next thing, as we open up the video mode, is possibility to use the dual video mode. We'll be able to record a video from both cameras at the same time. Let's select the dual capture, and now I will lift the phone, and you can see that we can see the video from our back camera and also the front camera. Now I will start recording, and you can see that now I'm waving in front of the front camera. Now I will wave from this side, and you can see that record has been created. Now simply click on save, and now we can take a look in our gallery, and you can see that everything has been recorded properly from both cameras at the same time. Pretty cool thing. So that's how this mode works when it comes to the dual video. Next thing is also in the camera is a possibility to quickly switch between landscape and the portrait mode. When we are in the photo, we need to select that. Now select your front camera, and now we have this button right in here. When we click that button, we are quickly changing between those modes. Pretty cool thing. In here we can also adjust the zoom level when we click the icon next to it. So that's another cool thing. Quick shortcut. Now let's go into the home screen. Yeah. Now let's hold on an empty space until all of those apps start jiggling around. And now click on edit. And now click on the customize button. Now on the right side we have the size of our apps. We can pick between one of those 2 modes. You can see the difference. Simply select the mode that you want to use. Below we can also change the themes. Currently it's on the default, but we can also set the dark theme, clear, change it to use in the auto mode or always down below. And now when we click on the tinted, the coolest thing happens. We can change the theme of our colors using this bar, but another cool thing is are those modes down below. So for now I will select first this mode. I will, for example, use the blue. Now when I will click on that icon, the iPhone is selecting the colors just like we have of our phone's back. As you can see, my iPhone is orange, and I have, when I click on this icon, the iPhone knows that its back is orange, and that is why he's selecting the color of the icons into orange. Pretty cool thing. Yeah, this iPhone knows what color is he made. Or more like what color he has. Pretty cool thing. Next thing is when you click on that, it's selecting your iPhone case color. In my case, I don't have the color, it's transparent. So that is why when I click on that, all of the icons are now clear. Pretty cool thing, but you need to have in mind that this feature only works with dedicated cases. It's also really cool, in my opinion. Next thing, when you click on that, you can manually simply select the color. Or if you don't know what color you want to use, you can always click on the last icon. And now you can simply click at any part of your home screen. For example, in here I have a lot of purple color. So for example, when I click right in here, the color has been selected based on the home screen and our wallpaper. Maybe not exactly. Oh, in here. I have tapped now on this side, and now, as you can see, it's purple, just like our wallpaper. Pretty cool thing. So that's the things that you can adjust right in here. I highly recommend doing that. Next thing is the I need to give me a second. Is the center, not the center stage, but yeah, I know what. Is setting the highest resolution for the best quality of our photos. To do it, open up your settings. Now click on the camera and make sure that when you go into, not in here, but I need to find it, into the formats, yep, that the Pro RAW and the resolution controls are enabled. Thanks to that, when we go into our camera, and when we are in the photo mode, when we click right in here, we can set the resolution into 48 megapixels for the best quality of our photos right in here. I highly recommend doing that. Also, you might wondering how did I launch the camera without going to the home screen and tapping it. That is why, because on the 17 Pro we have this button right in here. When we will double tap on it, you can see that the camera mode launches. When we will tap once again in the camera mode, when the app is launched, that's how we can also create the photos. Also pretty cool thing. And we can also adjust this button. Let me show you how you can do it. Also, when you are in the camera mode and when you will hold on this bar, I mean, simply touch your finger, and now, as you can see, when I'm gently zooming, I can adjust the zoom level, for example. I can switch the camera. Currently, actually, only the zoom adjustment is selected. Now, let me show you how to change that. Open up the settings, go back, scroll down, go into camera control, select camera adjustments and click on customize right now. And now we have the controls. We can select the exposure, depth, zoom, cameras, styles, or the tone. For example, we can only select zoom, and those other things won't pop out when we will tap the button right in here. But we can, of course, select all of that. And now I want to launch the mode. I want to launch all of modes. Sometimes they don't want to launch, so you just need to give me a sec. Okay, you just need to simply slide to the left side to open up other modes. And now we can change the zoom, just like I was saying. Select the depth, the exposure, a zoom that I was showing you, cameras, select the styles, and change the tone. Pretty cool thing. My favorite preset, just to tell you, is the only zoom, or for example only the exposure level. So I will launch the camera once again, and now you can see that I can change the exposure by simply sliding on it. You just need to use a little bit of a pressure into that button, but don't press it, but simply place your finger with a little bit of the pressure to launch this bar. And then simply slide up or down to change the exposure in my case. Pretty cool thing. Alright, the next thing is creating a lock screen with also the spatial depth effect. That's the similar thing that I was showing you with the example of the photo. Now to do it, simply power off your screen until it will be in the lock screen, then simply hold to open up the menu. Just like that. Now let's add a new lock screen. Let's use the photos, and again I will select the photo, this one, and now in here also we have that button that I was showing you before. We can enable it. Now it's generating this the spatial scene. Now let's click on add for our home screen. Okay, set as wallpaper pair. Let's select this lock screen, and now you can see that when I'm moving left or right, we also have that 3D effect on our home screen. Pretty cool thing, but have that in mind that it consumes simply more battery when you have this mode enabled, but it looks really cool. Alright, next thing is also the cool clock adjustment that we can do when the spatial scene is on. Let's hold on our lock screen to enable the edit. And now again let's click on customize, and when you click on the clock, make sure that you're using the first mode. Thanks to that, when we have our clock, we can grab on the edge and we can adjust also its size, and as you can see, everything depends on its size. But for example, when I will select that size, it's not before our character, it's simply behind it, and it's also like it also has that 3D effect, so we can adjust the clock thanks to that. Pretty cool thing. Now let's click on done, and you can see that it also works, but in my case it changes place, and now it's again not behind our character. So let me quickly fix that. Customize. Everything depends on the size of our clock. Also, we can use the photo shuffle with the 3D effect, and I can show you what also the clock can do when we have the shuffle mode in our lock screen. Select simply photo shuffle. We can choose manually. Let's select some photos. I'll again select that. Now maybe this one and that one. Okay, now click on save. Let's again select the 3D effect. Now let's tap to change the lock screen. We can also in here add the spatial scene effect, and also right in here. Okay, also let's make sure that we select, when you click on that button, that we should select shuffle frequency on tap or on lock. And now as we save it, set as wallpaper pair, and now as you take a look when I'm clicking, oh actually again the clock didn't want to do its job, so let me again adjust it. Okay, customize. Now change the clock size on each wallpaper. Make sure that you're using this first method, I mean the first style. So let's select, for example, this size, and this size, simply different sizes of the clock. And now when I will tap, you can see that the clock is adjusting its size for each lock screen that I have selected. Pretty cool thing. Okay, next thing is the torch adjustment that you might didn't know about. And when you open up the torch right in here, you might didn't know that you can simply, when you click on that menu, you can select the power and the brightness of your torch as you zoom up, or you can select the size and the range of the flashlight. So currently it's moving in that direction. It's being split into left or right, or when we zoom to the left side or to the right side, we can make it more concentrated. Maybe I'll even turn off the light just to show you. So now it's really centered. You can see that the area that torch is currently lighting. And now when I'll slide to the right side and to the left side, you can see that it's changing its area that it's lighting. We can make it more wide or simply center it. Also pretty cool thing. Okay, I'm wondering if there's something more. Yeah, last thing is the possibility to now check how long it's going to take our iPhone to load. I will turn off the lock screen. I will plug it. Okay, it should show right in here, or maybe it's not showing yet because we need to go into the settings. Now the battery. Also, really another thing really worth enabling is battery percentage. Is enabling the battery percentage. Now we can see on our bar on the upside how many percentage of our battery we have left, because normally this option is turned off. I highly recommend turning it on, so now we can clearly see how many battery we have left. And now the battery is, I want to set the limit into 100, but where is that? Maybe it's not when the mode is on. You just need to... Oh, here it is. Okay. Now we can take a look as we open up the battery. How long is it going to take to, for example, load our iPhone into 80%? In my case, it's 48 minutes. And how long it's going to take to load it into 100%? In my case, it's almost 2 hours. I'm sorry. So another cool. That's another cool thing. Thanks to that, we will know how long is it going to take to load our iPhone into 80% or 100%. Now only let me check that if this mode is on, we can also see it. Yes, so that was my bad. So that's another cool thing that we can check on our iPhone. I'm wondering, do we have something left? But I think that's all. Okay, that's all in this video. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe.